Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ray and we are here to jump into episode 11 of Desire, the series. So, last episode, the truth came out with Huang and Xing, where they went on a date to the library and then there was an earthquake that collapsed the building, a building built by Xing Xiaoyu's dad or corporation, whatever, whether it's his dad or one of his siblings, I don't know. But that caused Huang to reveal himself as somebody, well, as not an Omega. He hasn't confirmed, like Xing Xiaoyu just assumes he's an S-class alpha because of course he doesn't believe in that enigma nonsense. So, his arrogance and his hubris are getting to him there, but he's probably going to find out in this episode that Huang is not an S-class alpha, actually, that he is in fact an enigma, the apex predator in this world, shall we say. I guess I mean that in multiple different terms. Anyway, and then we got a little bit of Gao Tu and Wenlang, where Wenlang actually, openly showed that he cared for Gao Tu, and Gao Tu understood that. I think that, it's tough. They have known each other for like over a decade, and yet they know so little about each other in a lot of ways. I'm hoping that now that the truth is out about Huang and Wenlang can stop, this pantomime of being the villain in that, relationship or whatever, the villain to Huang and Xing Xiaoyu's relationship. Hopefully we can actually get him being his true authentic self of Gao Tu, but he also is kind of, let's say goofy. He's a bit foolish. So I don't have that much hope that he will be honest with Gao Tu about how he truly feels. And to be fair to him, he truly thinks that Gao Tu is in a relationship. So that's probably part of the reason why he's been hesitating, at least recently. I don't know if, we can use that excuse for before, but at least the most recent year or 2 years, he's believed that this man is in a whole relationship. And so he's just kind of been, being petty and jealous and whatnot. But hopefully something about this earthquake and the experience in the hotel back in episode 9 will help both couples move forward into their true selves and reveal their true feelings to each other. So anyway, enough preamble. Let's actually just watch episode 11. Oh, baby, you are not. He's definitely still angry. He really trying to soft eyes cuddles his way out of this. Yeah, because he's, again, much stronger and more powerful than literally everyone in here, except for other enigmas. Debatable. Debatable. Everything that you have done to this man up till now, low-key, has been harm. So, please be serious. Gaslighting is still harm, okay? Huang, I need you to process through this. This is messy.
那你之前究竟是怎么回事？
是星系，沈先生别担心，我没那么容易死，我还要活着追到你。
Not to woo you. Oh, he's finally putting together
陈怡
that
家
he was the guy from
是
that
特地
night.
传给我看的，真漂亮。
Is it the smell of his pheromones and all of that? Not them showing us this whole scene again. Oh Lord. They decided to abandon the idea that it is nighttime there. look how bright this is. They said, "Oh shit, we forgot our day for night filter." Oh, buddy.
Sheng 先生也受伤了，阿宇，你来接盛先生的手。
The way he just finding out that literally everybody in his life has been gaslighting him except his secretary. This is so terrible. Like, holy shit. Terrible. Alright. Is he gonna allow that? I think he's still pretty fucking pissed. Everybody look away. No, he's still mad. Just let him be mad. Like, you're gonna have to fix that another day, sir. This is a mess. A mess.
盛先生，
I love the bit of flim flam. they leaned against this building to be like, yeah, the inside is collapsed. Just a little set dressing. Love that. Love that. No. Tall as hell. He said, all right, perform surgery on me.
多久能好？
CT 显示创面很大，并不需要用麻醉吗？
He'll be all right.
嗯，
He'll just endure it. Like, you want to see all of his surgery?
那我们
Or?
开始了。
血氧饱和度开始下跌了，血压上。
白吃一，还问我怎么陪护家属没来。但凡这小疯子能有个可以陪护的家属，也不至于迷圣少游
You
迷成那
guys
个
are
样。
his family. Come on. Shyamalan, be serious. You're basically his bestie, his brother. He don't need them other family members that clearly don't give a fuck. Well, I guess his uncle actually called to see how he was doing. So, but you know, you guys are his family. You're his brothers and his parents and his besties.
哎，你说圣少游到底有什么好？阿勇到底喜欢他什么？
Look at him bringing flowers. Bro, that's his best friend, y'all. I
什么消
cannot.
息不要打着点滴发。
对不起，盛先
Oh,
生，
I'm not sending him
我
a
错了
million messages.
你原谅我吧，盛先生，手都发炎了，愈合的不太
It's
好。
the,
盛先生，
it's the,
一个人就
I'm
没好问
lonely.
题。
I'm hurting. I mean, he is. Those are all true statements, but he's playing it up to try and get some sympathy. Like, sir, you lied to him for like a year straight. Give him a moment. But, you know, it's desperation and he just, you know, he's afraid that he's about to lose him because he very well could. And it would totally be within Xing Xiaoyou's right to just write this man off and never see him again or try to. So he's panicking. So I get it. I get it.
什么叫没人探我？我不算人呐。
Eh? You don't
不
count.
算，盛先生，你不来看看我吗？
跳
You're an extension of me, sir.
发了这么多消息都没人回，不是说让我跟你学习怎么追求另一半吗？花友，你就是这么给我示范的？
Don't be annoying.
别乱来。
你说， 盛先生什么时候才能原谅我？
It might be a
那我
while.
怎么知道？
It's been a few
家人们，
days,
今
sir.
天我带大家一起来看看咱们江户市史实。
记住了，以后闭着点走。
必须严查，这哪是善心捐款啊，简直是谋财害命啊！这生防守护是个要企划，这样的企业生产出来的药谁敢用啊？
哇，大家的评论骂得太好了，点点关注。
未来我会给大家带来更多即时热点事件的直播。
What the hell happened? Who was in charge of construction? Yeah, I'm sorry.
这次捐赠是谁负责的？
Yeah,
是二少爷。
盛少卿。
of course.
事发后第一时间，我们做了全面调查。
He was
这一
cutting
次的捐赠
corners
主体
and
是
probably
集团底
siphoning
下的
off
一家慈善基
funds.
金，主理人是二少爷。这次捐赠也是由二少爷全权主导的，包括施工队，也是由二少爷的病区。要不带您过去？
No. Oh, no, he said yes. All right. Surprise. I thought he was going to be stubborn. Not the little smile. Now he's like reminded. First of all, he hate that man. And then second of all, now he's reminded that that shit was all some fake shit. Is he blocking him? Can the other side see the block? Is he gonna know that he got blocked?
上次我俩就说了，直接把目标绑过来算了，不要去找那个邪门的欧米伽。
盛少游是 S 级 Alpha，你俩能搞得定？
那肯定啊
You couldn't
上次
handle the
在
last
X Hotel
S
那是
class
信息有
alpha
误，
either.
掉以轻心了。这回我
Ah,
俩一定能把事
that's
情。
true. That's fair. That's fair. They didn't have the correct information, so they didn't go in there prepared for somebody who would have overwhelming pheromones. Now, of course, they still don't have the right information because that man is a whole enigma. But if they switch their target to kidnapping Xing Xiaoyou, they might be more successful because he definitely is an S-class alpha. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, kidnappers. I take it back.
办妥。不过嘛，目标
提出什么过分的要求，你都不会拒绝，对吧？
我就是偶尔加班，你不要想那么复杂。
Why does he look so
好好，我知道，都是你自己信息公司发展，任劳任怨，自主加班。
while
请问
thinking
他是
about
全天
him?
下
I
最
hate
好
it.
的老板，满意了吧？
He was peeling
我马
this
上到小琴的
apple.
病房看看你。
Oop. There he goes.
我马上到小琴的病房看看她，你在吗？我在，您随时来。需要我去门口接您吗？
No, he here. He already here.
沈总，您怎么来这么快？不是说随时过来的吗？
This is any time. A lot of
小琴，
hospital visits today.
早日康复。
Are they all in the
谢谢。
same
沈总，
pussy
您坐。不用了，花勇住院了，就在楼上。
hospital? Yeah, it's
我是
upstairs.
顺道过来
Okay.
看看小晴的。哦，花秘书生病了。常远回 P 国了吗？
你别烦我，我现在忙着呢。
Is
你
he
在干
writing
嘛？
handwritten letters
勾
to
引盛
him?
先生，
口译。我看是哀求吧。
最不愿意亏欠谁，所以只有让他觉得亏欠我很多，我才有更多的仇。
It's him trying to manipulate him even more. Sir, did you not learn your lesson? Why? And it's probably gonna work because he's great at what he does.
沈总，
Little fruit basket. About the wingman him a
对
little.
了，高秘书，听说沈总前阵子在 X Hotel 碰到了一个很有缘的 Omega，
什么很有缘的 Omega，能别说的这么恶心吗？
跟他身边那么多年的。
He is doing
那
his
高秘
best.
书，
Huang, one thing I love is that Huang is doing his best to get these two together. He's so funny. He's like, listen, if I'm going to be in love, my best friend's going to be in love too.
你查到那个欧米伽是谁，应该能缩小范围吧？
被我知道是谁的话，
telling him that he knows
他
that
就
it
死
was
定
him.
了。是啊，
Let's have a frank talk, a frank conversation about what is happening with you and Shen Wenlang. Who took that photo?
花秘书，
That
你
wasn't
听我
a
解释。
security cam
不用
photo.
那天你和文郎发生了什么？我其实不是很感兴趣。说真的，你是不是暗恋高秘书？
放屁！地震把你脑子震坏了吧？
没有吗？我看你暗恋的还挺明显的耶。
怎么可能？还是赶紧写你的信，勾引你的盛少游去吧。
I know, Huang. I know. Like, it's gonna be a cold day in motherfucking hell when this
你别误
man
会，
finally
我没别的意
realizes
思
his own
反正照
feelings.
片我只发给你，要不要给文郎看？你
已经结束了，我明天会按时到公司的。
好，那明天见。
明天见。
He said, and he's so happy. How does he not know that he has feelings for this man? What a mess.
Xing,
Is he gonna get the 50 million letters that he was writing in that hospital?
这是这个礼拜寄来的信。
Jesus, how long has it been?
好好吃饭吗？我一整天都没吃东西，因为很想
This
你。
stationery is crazy. By the way, he said nothing but the best for my letters.
盛先生，你还在生我的气吗？以后都不再见我了吗？那我怎么办啊？我想你想得快要死掉了，伤口好痛啊！
He's
如果
reading
你
all of
在
them
就好
now.
了。
扔掉。
He's not gonna throw them away. He's just gonna store them somewhere. Discharged from the hospital. Oh, oh no! This is the building. Okay, he's just seeing all of the stuff get carted out. Messy.
阿宇，去车上等我。
是。
两害相权取其轻。
那个送信的人还在
Take
吗？
the letters.
在的。
让他去会客室等我。
Or have a whole scandal in the news. Which one do you want?
可是今天
别那么多废话，让他等着，我去。
Sorry.
两害相权取其轻。
那个送信的人还在吗？
Letter carrier is
在的。
still here.
让他去会客室等我。
可是今天
别那么多废话，
He's
让他
like,
等
but
着，
today
我
it's
亲自去跟他说
Huang.。
好，
He's like, all right, we'll let you walk into that unprepared.
盛先生，
You
今
interrupted
天
him,
是花
sir.
先生亲。
You deserve this. Because you didn't let him speak. Okay, sir. Don't blame that on your secretary.
你的个性、身世、遭遇，全部都是假的。过去我对你的所有的了解，全部都基于谎言，
Totally valid thing to
一切
say.
都是你提前设定好的。你是掌握全局的玩家，而我只是你恋爱游戏里的 NPC。由你决定要不要追我，要不要爱我，一切都在你的掌控之中。
Everything he's
现在
saying
你应该
is
已经都如愿了。
absolutely true.
为什么还要纠缠我呢？
Oh, look at him. He's crying. Wait. Oh, no. Oh, no. He's so hurt. Look at his face, y'all. He's like tearing up right now. This is crazy. Oh, my God.
盛总，关于捐赠阅览室的舆情会议马上开始了，
他会后就可以对你进行采访。
He really waited out there for like an hour. Holy shit. They've done a great job with this. Have I talked about, I actually really like all the locations on the show. This feels like an actual office, you know? Like, I don't feel like this is like a fake office. You know, obviously they have a limited amount of locations and a limited budget for those locations. So, you know, we're just going from his office to Wenlang's office, the hospital, and then their apartments. But I think they've done a really, and the club, of course, the one club that they all know. But I think they've done a great job of like, hey, matching the locations to the like the not theme, but the vibe of every scene and of the mood of the story. I don't know. It's good. It's good. Oh yeah, the hotel a couple times for the receptions and stuff. Like I feel like we've had, you know, genuine locations that feel really, you know, lived in and authentic.
上洗手间你也要跟吗？
少游。
Oh, not his ex. I thought that was him in the back. I thought that was him in the back, bro.
真的是你啊！刚才看背影我就认出来了。好久没见，最近过得怎么样啊？
宋焕成。
对，是我。
He's gonna turn around and see him and be like, and then he's gonna realize that he kidnapped all his exes. That would be insane. Buddy.
我经纪人问我要不要来盛放生物采访的时候，我就在想，应该能遇见你。
Oh, he's the interviewer.
很高兴又遇见你。
Okay.
很高兴。
I wasn't expecting him to come back. I'm gonna be honest. Psychotic. Look at his whole vibe.
好了，以上
He's gonna
就是今
murder
天
this
采访的
man
所有
after
内容。
this interview.
谢谢盛总，也谢谢屏幕前的每一位观众。家里还有点急事，所以得先走了。不好意思，二位，我先失陪了。
So, absolutely fucking not. He said, I don't know what made him run out like that. That was kind of crazy. I hate him so much. Is he coming every day? This is crazy.
还有什么事吗？不可聊的。
At work is kind of wild. But it's like nobody can do anything to him because like literally he could just release his pheromones and any guard that they send after him would just fall to the ground.
过去3年盛放生物慈善基金内的3亿。
Yeah, he's been embezzling.
如果
funds
图书
like
馆的
crazy.
建造是偷工减料的，
Yeah, and you can't trust anything that he had a hand in, especially if it's something that, you know, deals with the safety of others. You gotta look into all of that.
哪位？
I'm happy to see him in his black fits now, because he looks fantastic. The way we have never seen that man with a cat
明天
is
早上
killing
9
me.
点，X 控股和 HS 的集团会议，你来吗？
我在休。
你这是恶性依赖，是病，趁早治疗，搞不好还有机会痊愈。
It's him trying to give somebody else advice for me.
别只顾着关心我。那个夺走你第一次。
Right? Like, think about yourself, sir.
高图说你给的照片只拍到了背面，没有正脸。他现在按衣服去查监控了。
那都不是我们能比的。
放心吧，我准备了催眠瓦斯，非洲的偷猎者猎野象用的也是这个。换作是寻常的
Not wild elephants. Damn.
连活着都够呛。
So it's gonna work on Xing Xiaoyu, but not on Huang. So he about to get fully kidnapped right now. And what is the end? Well, I guess the end goal is to cut out his glands and either kill or ruin him so that he can take over the company. Damn. Oh, and now he's stalking him, so he's gonna see him getting pulled, carted out. Like, what the fuck?
别跟丢了，他们车里坐的是我的 Alpha。
All right, that was episode 11. Definitely a good episode. I like that we just had some serious conversations. Now, Sheng Xiaoyu still doesn't know that Huang is an enigma, but I'm thinking that next episode he's going to find out. Because they use the gas or whatever that works on S-Class Alphas, but it's definitely not going to work on him. But I guess he might not use it again in the next episode if he's kidnapped. But either way, it's fine. So I was right that it wasn't the dad who built who was in charge of the construction side of the company. It was one of the siblings, the brother, the only brother that we've actually met. I wonder if we're gonna meet any of his other siblings, or if they're just gonna be kind of out there and just names. Oh, same thing about Huang. We learned that he has some siblings too, half siblings. So they're out there. I wonder if we're gonna meet any of his siblings. Like in the present day, because I think was the one in the flashback one of his siblings, or was it just some random kid that was bullying him, so to speak? Either way, doesn't matter. I wonder if we're gonna meet any now in present day. Huang is doing his best. But it's like, sir, and he's gonna feel vindicated for stalking this man because he was there to see him get kidnapped, and he was like, well, if I hadn't been stalking him, he would have died. And to be honest, he would have. He would be absolutely correct. If he hadn't been stalking him, probably Sheng Xiaoyu would have died. I'm sure he's gonna rescue him just fine next episode, so I don't have any fear that Sheng Xiaoyu is gonna get seriously hurt. This ain't that kind of show. This ain't the kind of show where somebody goes through something like that kind of traumatic or dies at the end. We're just not getting that. But we are probably gonna get, a little bit more hurt comfort with a little scrape on the cheek or something like that. This episode, speaking of injuries, this episode we had Huang not being able to handle his body rejecting anesthetic, so he had to go through his surgery completely without going under any kind of pain relief, nothing. Just had to endure, which sucked, I'm sure. That must suck. If we think about it, probably that extends to pretty much any medicine, right? Like, medicines don't really work on him, which means his whole life he has just had to power through any illness that he might have had or injuries he might have had, right? And they did, in the beginning of the series, they did talk about how, like, none of these pheromone patches or injections or nothing work on him. So a lot of the R&D that he's been doing has been actually to treat him. Find things that can be used to treat him. Interesting. Yeah. But him trying to, beg and plead and sending ever more letters and ever more flowers to Sheng Xiaoyu. Honestly, he put a lot of effort into it. One thing we know about Huang is that this man is not lazy. He ain't lazy and he ain't cheap, right? Like, all of his plans are very methodical. And he really bought a lot of, like, really nice, like, paper and letterhead and whatnot to write on. They looked really nice. I bet he probably sprayed a little scent, put a little pheromone on there, like sprayed a little his pheromones on there, but like, ooh, smell me again, orchid. Don't you love the smell of orchids? I can see him sending him scented letters. Now, I know we saw them carting him out of the building, but do we truly think that they threw them all away, or do we think that what's his name, Secretary Chem? Do we think that he saved them? So that he could give it to his boss later, because he's been, you know, kind of on the sidelines watching this romance quite up close, and low-key he kind of ships them. Like, he kind of wants it to work out for them, because he believes that his boss can't be happy without Fire. But of course, this was all before we learned the full truth, so maybe I don't know, it doesn't feel like he feels differently now. Like, I feel like when you see him watching his boss and Hua Young interact, he thinks that they're kind of cute. Like, his face is very soft. So, I wonder if he saved all of those as mementos for later. Anyway, yeah, it was a good episode. I mean, we need to have, obviously, another frank conversation where they sit down and he finally tells him that he's an Enigma and not an Alpha, because he kept on insisting, like, I'm not interested in Alphas. And he was like, oh, so if I'm not an Alpha, then it's okay, right? So he's definitely going to sneak him later with I'm an Enigma, actually. So that means it's okay, we can date. But of course, Shen Xiaoyu just does not believe in enigmas at all. So I wonder what it's going to take for him to really accept the truth that there is, in fact, somebody that is of a higher tier than him. Maybe, I guess, it's the getting kidnapped and then rescued piece. You know, we'll see. We'll see. Oh, the scene with the ex was so funny. I genuinely was not expecting that guy to show up again. Hua Young in the background looking like a psycho. I thought it was going to be a bigger reveal, though. I thought he was going to kind of expose Hua Young for kidnapping him and all of this man's other exes. Interesting that they decided not to go that route and just have it be like this kind of, like, obviously Shen Xiaoyu could tell that the other guy was intimidated by Hua Young's presence because he looked back at him and annoyed, but we still don't have the full truth out. So I wonder if we're gonna see that guy again a third time and get, you know, and have Hua Young be exposed, shall we say, for even more manipulations that he's done in the past. Like, whew. I also need a genuine conversation between Shen Xiaoyu and Wenlang, where Wenlang can finally just, I mean, he's always going to be his crotchety self, so I don't know if they're necessarily going to be best friends or anything. I think they just have those kind of personalities that probably don't mesh well. So they're always going to butt heads a little bit. But I want to see the moment he realizes that this guy does not care about Hua Young. He's not trying to date this man or nothing. It was all part of the manipulation story. I think he probably knows, but I want to see the conversation between the two happen. Yeah. I'm hoping we'll get something like that. Because their rivalry up till now has been so funny, but it's been like partially pushed because Hua Young keeps insisting that Wenlang be the villain in his love story, right? So what does their dynamic look like without that added incentive, you know? I mean, I think they're still going to be rivals, though. I feel like their personalities just, you know, they just are going to hate each other a little bit. Or not hate each other, but you know what I mean. Want to compete constantly. But I want to see them kind of become frenemies. That's what I want. I don't know. I like friendships. So I want to see them be frenemies. Oh, speaking of Wenlang, this boy. Why? How is he in S-class outfit. He is so obtuse. I cannot stand him. Oh my god. And then the Huang teasing him and Gaotu in the hospital room. And like, he's so funny. He's trying to wingman this dude so hard. And he will not budge. He will not move. He will not realize the truth. Oh my goodness. Even when Huang said to him point blank, I think you have a crush on him. Sir, all of your behavior up to now is giving crush. Okay? I need you to recognize that. And he will not. He point blank heard that and still was like, nah, I don't like him like that. Please, focus on yourself. Like, sir, focus on you. Focus on you. I can't stand him. He's waiting so long to, like, it's gonna be too late. It's gonna be too late. Yeah. And then Gaotu, he had like a more gentle talk with him. But I think Gaotu is just so afraid now. He's so conditioned to hide himself away from Wenlang that it's just like you can see them just missing each other. All they have to do is have a simple 30-minute conversation maximum about who they truly are, how they feel. And that would solve so many of their problems. But they're not going to do that. They're not going to do that. Neither one of them is mature enough to just sit down and communicate. Jesus. So, anyway. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Little sis is almost out of the hospital, so she's finished up her operation. Her post-op is looking good. We're going to see her out in the world soon, hopefully. I'm excited because I want to see her operating, like truly operating in the world, in her brother's life. I want to see more meetings between her and Wenlang. They're so funny. I think it's so funny how protective she is of her brother. She's just like, what is going on? Hopefully, maybe she'll be the catalyst that makes Wenlang realize his true feelings or something. And I want to see her operating as an alpha. I think I asked this in the previous episode, but like, what level alpha is she? Is she, A class, B class, S class, C class? I don't know how many classes. I don't know how many tiers there are. But I wonder what level she is. Interesting. Yeah. And what is her totem? What is her flower? Or, I mean, fruits are a plant, so what is her plant? I guess that's a good question. Are there any totems or scents that are not plant-based in this world, or are they all just fruit or floral? And then some florals can be fruity. Oh, what is Sheng Xiaoyu constitute as? Because his is orange blossom. So does he not? So he kind of smells like oranges, but also smells like blossoms. So is he a fruit, or is he a flower? Like, what does he constitute as? Since it's orange blossom. Maybe it's because of the blossom he just automatically gets slotted into flower category. Interesting. Yeah. All right. Little bro is kidnapping Sheng Xiaoyu, and that's gonna go terribly for him, I'm sure. Huang is gonna fucking lose it on this dude, because this is the second kidnapping attempt. First on him, and then on his alpha, and that's the one that's gonna piss him off the most, for sure. Yeah. No, he's definitely gonna wreck these guys, and he's gonna probably torture them or use his pheromones to make them submit and tell him who truly is behind these kidnappings. And they're gonna find out that it's Sheng Xiaoyu's brother, and he's just gonna go over there and murder that man. I think he's just gonna murder him, and it would be totally justified and valid. because that guy's a fucking idiot. Fucking idiot. All right. I don't have too much else to say. This is a good episode. I feel like a lot happened. Now that the truth is mostly out, it's like 90% out. We still got a little 10% left on Huang's side, where he still doesn't know he's an enigma. But most of the truth is out there. So now he could just pursue him as himself, as his true authentic self. And some of it might have shades of the Huang from before, and those parts can, you know, carry over and everything. But like, as long as he's being completely honest with him, he should continue with that and then see how it goes and actually win him over, seduce him as himself, you know? So hopefully we'll see more of that for the rest of the episodes, because that's what I'm interested in. I'm interested in their relationship with both of them being open and honest with each other. And that's what I need, you know? So we're never going to get that with fucking Wenlang and Gao too, because those two are so constipated, you know? So I'm hanging all of my hopes and dreams on Huang and Shen Yu being able to get it together. I have no hope in Wenlang at all. 0. And then I have like maybe 10% hope in Gao too. You know, I feel like something has to happen to them in order to make them face each other. Personally, that's what I think. So anyway, all right, that's enough chatter for today. Let me know what you guys think. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Go on over to Patreon if you want early access and full-length access to this show, as well as other shows I have on my channel. Right now, I am watching Shine, the series. I'm also watching Pit Babe Season 2, as well as Us, the series. I'm wrapping up Us over on Patreon. By the time you're seeing this, I will be done, I'm sure, with Us, the series, over there. Whale Store XOXO also should be done with that. And then I'm in the middle of the story of Cunning Palace, or Cunning Palace, whatever. It's a Chinese drama. And I don't know what I'm replacing some of these with. I think I might drop a couple shows just because I'm doing so much right now over on my Patreon. It's a lot. It's quite overwhelming. But I am right now filming the second season to Chasek Game W, a GL, Japanese GL, as well as Ayaka is in Love with Hiroko, season 2 of that. So those will be going out on Patreon pretty soon. Right now, those two shows, season 1 and season 2, are Patreon exclusive, just because it's hard to get Japanese shows up on YouTube. They get a lot of strikes and stuff and blocks and whatnot. So I'm trying my best, but the Japanese shows might end up being Patreon exclusive just from here on out. And I am also working on editing down the final episodes of the second season and third season of The Wheel of Time. So those will go up on YouTube hopefully before the end of the year. I'm gonna do my best, you guys. And then what else? I'm also picking up filming for Kill to Love. I always say Love to Kill, but it's not. It's Kill to Love. Kill to Love. I've started filming that. I've also started filming My Bias is Showing, which is a KBL. Oh, sorry. Kill to Love is the other historical CBL, Chinese BL. And then My Bias is Showing is a Korean BL. So I've started filming that. What else? I'm watching a bunch of stuff right now. So, like, I might pick up... Well, as soon as I finish out Us, the series, and Whale Store XOXO, I'll probably pick up Queendom after that. So that'll probably replace those two. And then I'll continue from there with Queendom. And then I have to do Only You, the series, Tai GL, for that one. And then, what else? I'm filming some stuff, but you guys won't see that because it'll go up on polls. But I'm filming other C dramas like The Prisoner of Beauty, I'm filming A Dream Within a Dream. I'm filming Love in Pavilion. Like I just do an episode or two here and there, like right now. So I'm not doing. I binged for a bit, but then now I'm doing just an episode here and there. What else do I need to pick up? Oh, there's gonna be a new Luo Yunqi show, I think, coming out soon. So I'm definitely gonna be on that one. Obviously, I love Till the End of the Moon. It's probably my favorite C drama in a very long time. Not since Boo Boo Jingshen, or I guess you might know it as Scarlet Heart, the original Chinese drama. From way back. That was my number one for a long time, but it might end up being it's those three. It's Boo Boo Jingshen, it's Till the End of the Moon, and it's Word of Honor. Those three kind of circle around as my top 3 favorite C dramas. And they're all very different. But they are in fact my top 3 favorite C dramas, just to get to know me. But Luo Yunqi, I need to watch him in a new thing, and I know he has he's had a couple of other dramas, but I'm going to be honest, the premises weren't interesting to me. I'm sure he was great, and I'm sure I will eventually watch them, but they weren't that interesting to me. So his new drama, however, is very interesting to me, so I will definitely be picking that up once it's released. Yeah, anyway, that's enough channel talk. We'll go ahead and end it there. Let me know what you guys think, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
Baby, it's whatever. All this ever, but you long gone, it don't matter.